What's up, guys? My name is Seth Fox and I own Image 88, or as most of you know me, Underline Photography. That's been the name of my business for the last 6 years, and only just recently have I rebranded, and that's what we're here to talk about today. So I've had some people kind of reach out and ask, you've been an established business for 6 years, why would you want to change your brand now? You've already made your name, people know who you are by that name. Why would you undo all of that word of mouth and kind of the marketing that I've already put in for these last 6 years? And well, this is my response to that. So to really understand kind of where I'm coming from and some of the challenges that I've faced in my business, we have to go way back to where I started. It was never my intent to make a business out of this. It kind of just by demand and through my passion has turned out that way. Back in 2018, that was the first time I ever made $1 doing photography. And two of my good friends that both had WRXs wanted photos of the cars, and because they approached me, they said, "Hey, we'll pay you." At the time it was $100. We'll pay you $100 to shoot these cars, if that's cool with you. And I was super excited. I'd never been offered money for my work at that point. I'd barely been shooting for, I think it was less than a year at that point. And so kind of from there on, my interest laid almost entirely in photography. I wasn't looking to branch out into video or anything like that. I just like taking pictures, especially of cars. A lot of people who know me locally kind of associate my brand with automotive photography, and that's not really been a deliberate thing. It's kind of just worked out that way, and I'm not mad about it. But I want to kind of be more than that. I don't want to have myself in this niche of, yeah, he's the car photo guy, because I offer so much more than that. So moving forward, to make matters worse, I had a contract with Exotic Motorsports of Oklahoma. I handled all of their dealership inventory for 4 years. And so that just kind of compounded on top of the, car photography guy stigma. And, up until recently, I was very adamant about sticking to photography exclusively. I didn't have an interest in video, especially not like corporate brand stories or anything like that. It was all just photo-based was my goal, and that's why I branded myself Underline Photography. And at the very beginning in 2018, I started off as leading aspect photography, which was like, this is cringe. It was a mouthful, and I tried to have some kind of a branding there, setting me aside from other people, because a lot of people just do first name, last name photography, and I didn't want to be another one of those. There's already a lot of them out there, and I wanted a name that would kind of set me apart from other, some of those other people, because I feel like there's a lot to be said with people who brand their name. You don't really get that kind of B2B vibe from that. That's more of like a, hey, this is my side hustle, I'll take photos of your family kind of vibe, which I didn't want. But my first brand name was trash. That's something that I was just like literally typing in business name generators and throwing words together, and I stuck with that for like maybe 3 to 6 months, and I was like, I can't do this. This is bad. And I paid a branding agency on Fiverr, to make matters worse, to come up with Underline Photography, and their stance on that was, oh yeah, you make something stand out, you put emphasis on something, your work sets something else apart, as does an underline in a paragraph. When you see underlined words in a paragraph, it makes it stand out. And so I thought, okay, cool, there's some meaning behind it, it makes sense, I'll roll with that. And as time went on, I'm like, I really don't like this Underline Photography thing, that's really not my vibe. But I kind of had to double down on it and convince everyone else that I liked it and that I was here for it, because who's going to support your business if you go out telling people that you think your brand name sucks? Nobody's going to take you seriously. So this has been a long time coming for a lot of different reasons, and it's a culmination of, like, I've managed to put myself in a box. I have now shifted to almost entirely video. I still do plenty of photography work to include automotive, but I'm focusing more on brand stories, on advertising, on just using video for more than just surface level things. I want to tell people stories. I want to have an impact, and I feel like the best way to do that is video most times. So, Underline Photography just doesn't encompass everything that I'm wanting to do with my business. I want to aim higher than just photo. I want to aim higher than just cars and I want to make a difference in my community through the work that I do. You know, I want people to notice that their business is picking up because they've booked me for work, and the projects that I've handled have made a physical impact on the people that have hired me. And so I've come up with Image 88, and this is something that I can genuinely say for the first time in 6 years, I'm actually excited about. It's not some dumb, catchy, like surface level brand name, you know. There's actually some depth to it. So kind of my take on it is, you know, the first word, image, and then you have the numbers 88. So the first word, image, I abbreviated it to just IMG to kind of make it upscale, kind of luxury, just modern, I don't know. Just a little bit more condensed, and I kind of like that it's 3 letters. So image that's my deliverable. That's what I provide. I provide images, whether it's video or photo, that's what you're getting. You're getting images, but not only am I doing work around images, but I am helping brands curate their brand image. I'm helping them kind of create what they want their public image to be. And I really think that's the important thing to take away from what I do, is just helping businesses create whatever image they want to have and help their target demographic see them the way that they want to be seen. That's huge for me and what I do. As far as the 88, I pulled that from a statistic. I believe it was on Forbes. I'd have to go back and double check it, but I'm pretty sure it was Forbes, where it said 88% of marketing teams found an overwhelmingly positive ROI for video content for marketing. So it's 88% of marketing teams and marketing agencies thought that video was a fantastic investment for marketing. So I've built a statistic into my work that really speaks for itself, and that's something that I want to build my brand on, is just, you know, something that makes sense. And I think that this brand name really encompasses what I do and what I aim for perfectly. I love that it's kind of a modern, more sleek kind of take on a brand name. It's not first name, last name, video, or last name works. Sorry for anybody who took that approach. You're the reason why I didn't take that approach, is because I've seen other people do it, and other people have branded themselves that way successfully, but I feel like I needed to take a different route. So that's how I arrived at Image 88. This is who I am now. I still have the same offerings. I'm not fundamentally changing anything about my business except my image 88, if you will. I want to be seen differently. I don't want to be the car photography guy anymore. Now, saying that, don't hesitate to bring your car to me for photos. I would love to handle that. But I want to be seen as so much more than that. I want to be seen as, you know, somebody who can handle a documentary, an interview, meaningful branding content for a big business. You know, I want to be able to handle any and all of my community's media needs. And that's something that I really look forward to doing. So thank you everybody who supported me, everybody who stopped by and watched this video. I'm really excited to see what the rest of 2024 and 2025 holds for myself and the business, and the impact that I hope to have on so many other businesses. So thank you.